Be easier on yourself. Be gentle to yourself. Relax into where you are and make peace with where you are. And let go as much as you can in each moment of the things that are bothering you, the things that are troubling you, the things from the past, the things in the future that might happen that you are pondering about. Just do your best to let go of all that and be in the best place you can in yourself. And that's what I work on every day and I practice every day, because nothing matters more than that to me, than being at peace in myself and feeling relief about anything that comes up that is challenging and that doesn't feel as good. And when you can find the way, and in each moment, in each situation that comes up in life, to change your attention from the challenge, from the issue to the solution, and see the things that are coming together and see the things that are working out, that's the practice. And the more that we can do that, the more that we can guide our attention toward the things in our life that are working out, the better we feel, and the more we can love ourselves, and the more we can love our lives, and the more that we can show up for others in our lives with love and presence, and be that person that we want to be in the world. At least for me, that's really important to me, to shine bright in this world and shine a light of love. And that comes from starting with yourself and being easy on yourself and loving yourself. And when you can get into such a good place with that, then it easily shines out and extends to people around you, and is a magnet to be of value to others in this way of shining so bright that it inspires others to shine too, and to live in a way that is just, it's uplifting to others that you're around, because you have been in a place in yourself that is so stable and such a good feeling place, and that you know how loved you are, and you love yourself, and you love your life. And that is something, like I said, that I practice every day, because it is so important to be in that place. And we all have our moments, we have our moments where we don't shine as bright, where we have challenging moments. Even when you're once you've practiced this a lot, I've talked to and heard from people that have gotten really good at this, and they still have their moments, they still have their days, they still have those feelings that come up, and the wake up just in a not as good place, and just it takes them a little bit to get there. And so being easy on ourselves even in those moments, and that's what I really have come here to talk about today, is even in those really challenging moments, to be easier on yourself and know that nothing's really gone wrong, and that it's all right to be where you are, and to just make peace with wherever you are in this moment. And for me, that has been the most helpful thing, to just relax into where I am right now, and to make peace with where I am, so that I can let go of any self-ridicule, basically, and really just, if a challenging moment comes up, it's one thing to experience a challenging moment, but if you can also let go of your criticism of yourself for having that challenging moment, then it goes away a lot faster. It comes and it goes. And that, to me, is the practice, is letting things come and go, and not being too attached to anything that comes, and really just noticing when things come and what you feel, and finding, pointing out the things that are working in that and the things that are not working as well in whatever comes, and and be like, I like that part of it, and I don't really want to pay attention to this other aspect of it. And because when you can tune your attention to the things that are working more than the things that aren't working, then that is a really powerful place to be, because you can attract what you pay the most attention to. You will attract what you pay the most attention to. And when you pay attention to things that aren't working or are challenging and just keep dwelling on them, this is where we can really change, and where we can really flourish in life, is by redirecting that attention and redirecting that energy into something that is working, and the aspects of ourselves that are really positive, and the things that we are doing right, and the things that we are really shining bright in, and that we are really just in a good place about in our life. And when I put my attention on those things and really focus in my energy to the things that are working, that I do appreciate, I attract more of those things, and we all do. And when we know that, and when we are aware of where we're directing our attention at any moment, then we can get really good at letting in only the best things in this world. It doesn't have to be just a whatever comes in your life is what is. It can be whatever you want to focus on comes. And that, to me, is the way to live life. And that's why I practice this every day, is because I want to live in such just a good feeling space in my life, a good feeling space in my body, just to feel good, to enjoy this life. And to me, that's what happiness is. That's what living a joyful life is being in such a good place in yourself that you feel good, and you're not so reactive. It's when we can be let go of reactions to what's coming or what is there and in this moment, and we can be so good at focusing that it doesn't matter what's there in the moment. It doesn't matter how the weather is or how someone's acting around us. We can take responsibility for how we focus in that situation, and we can choose to focus in a way that's beneficial to us and that makes us feel good in our bodies and makes us feel positive emotions, because no one else can make you feel a certain way or can or has that responsibility or has that power. And so it's our choice alone to be able to do that, and to be able to fine tune the focus in a way that is really intentional. And it's a daily practice, and it's a lifetime practice. It's something that we can do for the rest of our life, of keep getting better at this. And as new experiences come up, then we keep getting better and better. And as we get better, our life gets better, and we enjoy our life, and we thrive and we flourish in our life more and more as we intentionally focus on the things that we want more of in our life and the things that we want to cultivate in our life. Like if you think of a garden and you think of all the plants that can grow, like I was raised in gardens, so maybe this is more familiar, but most people should know this. Is like, you have weeds growing in the garden. You have certain things that you don't want growing in the garden, so you pluck them out and you don't grow those, and you cultivate the things that are edible, that provide food and that are beautiful And that's what it's like with focus. You cultivate the things, you focus on the things that are beautiful and that you want to create more, that are edible, that are going to give you nourishment, and you let those other things die. You pluck out the things that you don't want in there, and you throw them on the compost, and you let them die and let them wither out because they're not beneficial. All right. I love you. Have a great day. Bye.